Katelynn, I cannot explain the feeling I had the night that we first met. The last thing I wanted to do that night was hang out with a group of complete strangers in that tiny dorm room. But something, a voice in my head, told me to stay and see where the night would go. And that night, our journey began. And here we are, 7 years later. Who knew that little cupcake you gave me on my birthday could make such a lasting impression? I have never been one for sweets, but I wouldn't trade that cupcake for anything in the world, because that little cupcake was the spark that started our love story. Then, with every lunch we had together, that spark flashed again. And with every motorcycle ride that your parents were never supposed to find out about, that spark grew larger. And then that day we were standing on the top of the Platteville M, and I thought to myself, well, self, there's no turning back now. You're gonna marry this girl. And that spark exploded. I know that no matter what life throws our way, we will be okay because we will always have each other. I promise to always be loving and faithful because I could not imagine being without you. I promise to always take your hand and lift you up when you are feeling down. I promise to make you laugh often so I can see your beautiful smile. I promise to always support you and encourage you because I know that together we can achieve so much more than we ever could apart. I promise to always ask if your alarm is set before we go to bed. And I promise that no matter what crazy idea you have next, I will do anything to make your dreams come true. Everyone always says that your wedding is supposed to be the best day of your life, and I know for a fact that we have so many more best days to come. Katelynn, you are my person, and I am so happy that from this day forward, I can call you my wife.
Rowan, of all the people you've met in your life, and of all the places you've been, somehow, in some way, you ended up here with me. I feel truly lucky and honored. I can't tell you how many times I've thought to myself, wow, Rowan actually picked me. I used to think we met by chance, but now I know there is no doubt that you came into my life because we were meant to spend our lives together. You have filled my life with joy and given me a greater sense of happiness than I have ever known. You are my best friend, my biggest supporter, and well, the best camper and home remodeler a girl could ask for. Although today marks the start of the rest of our lives, I know it will not be enough time with you. I will not take our time together for granted, and because words cannot do it, I promise to show you for the rest of my life how much I love you. I promise to encourage you to follow your dreams, just as you continuously support me and mine. I promise to make you laugh as much as I can with all my quirky sayings and funny faces. I promise to hold your hand through the good times and through the bad times as we go through both together. I promise to be loyal and faithful and to always be your best friend. I promise to never stop being me and loving all the shoes, plants, and cats, although sometimes I know you wish I would. And lastly, I promise that when we are old, we will look back on our lives together and we will have no regrets. From this day forward, you will never walk alone. You will always have me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Sibley. Rowan, you may kiss your bride.
I don't have any advice other than keep doing your thing. Congratulations, Rowan and Katelynn. Here's to a lifetime of love and happiness together. Cheers.
Rowan, there's a no return policy on Katelynn, so you're stuck with her. So good luck. And also, Katelynn, I know I give you a hard time and like to argue with you, but that just shows you how much I care and love you.